This game is rated E10 for ages 10 and up. For more information, please go to esrb.org.
Hello everyone, Kirbyvolt here, but you can call me KV, and welcome back to the Tears of the Kingdom logs. On the last log, we kind of abandoned Gerudo Canyon and just kind of meandered about, found some stuff in the sky, did some stuff at Kakariko, and now we are back to just kind of, wherever the wind takes us. Oh, I think I know where it's going to take us. I think Past Me has decided it's high time we get some plots. And by plot, I mean a cutscene. Probably. So I think we're going to that geoglyph. That's where I'm going to start off today. Are we going to be looking for multiple geoglyphs in this log? Don't know. Let's find out together. And that's the kind of the interesting thing about memory when you think about it. It's like, I remember I played this game, I remember I enjoyed this game, I remember a lot of the stuff I did in it, but I can't, for the life of you, for the life of me, for the most part, tell you exactly what happened when it happened. So, is like this... Like, do I remember the specifics of the... Like, I think I know which cutscene we're gonna get from this particular geoglyph. And I can see that we're gonna fight something off the bat just to get it out of the way. I'm gonna fight this nice, lovely, totally not mobile... Never mind. Well, let's go after this battle talus. Gonna fight battle. Oh, that was just like that's not even. Like, the song does not go that way at all. Ah, well, oh, hey, that was lucky. All right, well, it's taken out. I tried to take the bokoblins out, didn't work, but they're gone now. Awesome. We'll get the whatever in that treasure chest right there. And we'll also burn things. We'll take our spoils from the battle. And we come a long way. I mean, that wasn't probably the hardest battle talus that we could have fought, but still. I don't think we could have done that really early on. Okay, Zorosphere, guess what you're getting? You're getting this thing. That's super tiny on the points of it, but it adds an extra 24 power, so let's take it. Oh, a topaz. Okay, cool. A lot of good stuff. Yeah, the memory thing is like I can't remember exactly what happened in this. This is why it's still a reaction. But it's kind of, like, it's weird because you know you did it, but it's just weird that you can't recall literally everything that happens. I think that's weird anyways. I think, though... Well, this is going to get into a heavy subject, so apologies on that. But I technically have depression. I have meds for it, and I should really go to therapy for it as well. And I haven't done that in a while because COVID and whatnot. But we're just going to ignore the geoglyph. Okay, sure. I've read that apparently having depression is not can mess with your memory. Are we going to go in there really? Well, let's not go in there yet. Maybe later. So a lot of stuff that I can clearly remember from, like, my childhood, like, I can remember that. But I can't remember, like, everything that happened in this recording. And I have to wonder if that's because of the depression or not. I don't know for sure. Granted, a lot of stuff from my early childhood, my parents actually recorded on video, so it's more curious if I'm actually remembering the events as they happened, or if I'm remembering watching the recording. And I think I'm remembering watching the recording, which the fact I'm able to latch onto that at all is interesting. But I think also shows, like, when I was, hi, Korok. When I was younger, I really enjoyed watching... That's, because I'm trying to think, like, when would I have watched those? Because, like, we had a lot of, like, home videos until I was probably, like, 11 or so. I thought the tree was going to attack me, and I was going to be very upset. My dog, as you can probably hear, was also very concerned about that. It's fine. He's fine. There's someone else with him. He's just very... He's very anxious. So he just lashes out like that. Well, not lash. Lash out's the wrong word. Like, if you have a dog, and they ever go into a barking fit, it's because they've heard something or they need something. And I'm surprised that works as a shield. And they're not really trying to do it to be malicious. Oh, well, bye-bye, shield we surfed on. They're just doing it because they want the attention. And that's totally understandable. He has someone else that can give him the attention right now, which is why I'm not going to deal with it. So I don't know what he's upset about. But I think that's just, you know... I think someone's on the phone. He doesn't like when people are on the phone. And I think it's because his hearing is so good, he can hear the other person on the phone, and he wants to know where the other person's coming from. And you know, smart dog. It's just unfortunate that it's making him anxious, which is why he was barking. So you know, yeah, I'm all over the place with just kind of stuff today. So back to the other topic. Yeah, I must have watched, like, some of those home videos in, like, my early teen years, which is probably around the time I would have started having my depression, so I don't know how I would have remembered those then, but I guess I've watched them multiple times. I mean, in fairness, if I was to go back to watch any of my old videos on this channel itself, I probably do not remember some of the stuff I discussed, unless it's something that I brought up in a separate conversation with someone, and then it was like, oh yeah, okay. Because I know, oh, there's that Hinox around here too? There's just all the monsters here. Well, this is the Lizalfos, like, geoglyph, so I guess the monsters are here. So we'll go find another boss monster while we're here. But, okay, so what was I saying? In my Kirby Star Allies video, specifically the Guest Star Allies video, I think in one of them I go on a tangent about how I would like to work on Kirby games, and I go into the concept of intellectual property and copyright. And from when I initially recorded that compared to now, my opinions on that have greatly changed, so I don't think I would say the exact same thing that I said in those videos, in that video. Because I think I talked about it with a friend, and it wasn't, like, specifically related to the video, but it was still kind of, like, similar, like, just a similar discussion point. And then it was kind of like, oh, yeah, you know, maybe copyright laws are too loose and should, well, no, wait. Well, they're loose in the fact that they last for too long. They're strict in the fact that they also last for too long. Basically, I think in that video, I was trying to say I would love to work on a Kirby game, but if the Kirby copyright expires before I'm able to work on a Kirby game, then, oh no, I can't work on a Kirby game. But it's like, actually, no, if it expires, that means I could just go and make my own Kirby game. Would I like to make it with the initial team that made the Kirby games? Yes. But that doesn't necessarily mean that they can't stop making Kirby games. Like, I think my mind at the time there was definitely thinking, like, oh no, oh no, they lost the copyrights of their character. They can no longer make the game. They can. That's not how it's. They totally can. So, but yeah. So my memory. Oh, I'm just making a pin right there. Have I? Is this not the order we need to go in? Huh. I thought we were gonna actually go. Okay. Yeah. So, but if you're asking me, like, what else did I discuss in those Kirby Star Allies videos? I talked about Kirby. Obviously. But yeah, like that's interesting. It's just interesting about memory. So like, I'll record all of this right now for this specific log. I'll come back to edit it, and I'll be like, okay, what happened in this log again? And it's just like, well, what do you mean what happened in this log? Like, the previous log, log 59, obviously the footage was recorded a long time ago, but in the exact same day, I did the commentary for that video. I edited it, which, you know, these videos are only slightly edited anywho's. I exported it, I uploaded it, and I published it, which is definitely the fastest I've done production-wise for any of my content. But the funny thing is that the moment I was done recording it, I went to edit it, and then I immediately just went, okay, what happened again? And it's like, what do you mean what happened again? I just recorded it. What? It was just right there. It happens. What do you mean you don't remember what happens? And it was just really weird. It was just like, wait, no, I know what happens, right? So whenever I do that recap, depending on when I record, so like I recorded that one yesterday, if this was like 2 days out and it had already been uploaded, I probably couldn't tell you what happened in the last log, because I'd be like, oh yeah, we did stuff. But it's out of sight, out of mind, which is not like the best. But it is kind of like, should I have this information logged into my brain? Like, technically no, because it's not the most important information, because it's in a recording. I can go back and view it whenever I feel like it, and I can relearn the information. It's not like I need to have it all memorized. But in my mind, it's like, well, wait, what do you mean you don't remember recording this? And it's like, well, no, I remember I recorded. I just don't remember what I said when I was recording it. Yeah, maybe I'm not making sense here, so I apologize. But it's like everything I do, my mind is saying, hey, I should remember this. Like, we can get a Knight's Halberd star. I should remember that I took a picture like that. But it's like our brains probably don't have the capacity to like literally remember every single thing of every single day, every single second of what we were doing. But at the same time, like, I think it's because I'm paranoid about just like losing memory. That I'm like, wait, what do I mean I can't remember that? And then I'll obsess over trying to remember a thing until I can finally remember it properly. So, because like repetition obviously will reinforce memory. So I study Japanese. The more I study that, the more it's ingrained into my mind, which makes sense. But I'm also just like, well, wait, why can't I remember like what I was doing at this moment in this exact point in time? And it's like, well, you don't need to. It's not everything of every single moment is super important. My mind's like, no, I should remember it though. I think it comes back to the fact that recalling like all the childhood stuff, I am known to have a pretty decent memory within my family. And so when I can't remember something properly, it like drives me nuts, because it's like, oh no, I have this expectation that I'm supposed to remember things properly. Why can't I remember this properly? Which is a stupid expectation, in fairness, but still. Oh my dude. Thanks for the Zonite. I'm meandering on this topic right now because we're just kind of meandering around the depths at this point. I don't know what I don't know why we went to that geoglyph and didn't see the teardrop thingy. Oh wait, is that why it's called Tears of the Kingdom? Don't answer that. I know the answer, but I'm not going to tell you. Oh, hey, there's a lot of like torches over there. Huzzah? So, but on the subject of it, like, memory loss is one of my, like, most despised tropes in media. I'm not saying, like, oh, I hate that, like, it can actually happen in real life. No, but, like, I mean, I hate that too, but I understand, like, that it happens. But I mean, like, so there was this manga I read a long time ago. It was called Yamada and the Seven Witches. And one of the witches has the ability to basically remove people's memories of other people. And so the thought process was that the main character is that once he meets this witch, he had to meet all the witches for reasons. It's been a while since I've read it. But this part stuck with me because he had to meet with this witch, and he was worried that the moment that he met with this witch, that he would forget everything that happens as far as, like, the story so far. What ended up happening instead is that everyone forgot him. And it's, like, so nerve-wracking with that kind of plot point, because it's just, like, all, like, because you know as the reader, like, what happened, and you know the main protagonist knows what happened, and it's just like, what do you mean you can't remember? And like, and you know, you have to go through, because I mean, obviously if there's witches, so you know, magical hijinks and whatnot, to reclaim all of the memories or whatnot. And it's just like, you know, that's cool that in fiction that can happen, but like in real life that can be permanent, and it's like, what? That's insane. I don't like that. I do not like that. So very, very future me / future family / I don't know, because I'm going to be 35 this year, and I'm still single, so I have no idea if I'm actually going to have a family of my own. Show me this video if I ever... Well, I don't know if that even work. I'm not gonna approach the super serious subject because I'm alluding to Alzheimer's, obviously, but I think there's other illnesses as well that cause part of the issue. But it's something that scares me, honestly. It does. Like, being forgotten or forgetting yourself is just kind of, it's like, yeah, death's scary, but like the concept of you could still be alive and people don't know you is extremely scary. To me, anyways. Maybe that's different for other people. Well, what do you think? So, like, the previous game, Breath of the Wild, tying it all back together, kind of, sort of, not really. The very ending of that game, Zelda asks, "Hey, Link, do you remember me?" And it's kind of a cheeky line, in a sense, because if you didn't go after all the memories in that game, obviously Link probably doesn't know. And also, plug in my controller past me. That's what you're doing right now. Good job. But it is, like, Link did technically have amnesia. Amnesia is another one. But amnesia is typically curable. I think. I don't know for sure. Okay, well, you gotta wait for that? Okay. Yeah, so this is how the gloom clothes are supposed to work. You walk on the gloom, and then it uses a heart up. Previously, I was like, it'll work if they attack me, right? No. And considering everything that happened in Breath of the Wild, I can understand Zelda's concern because of reasons that, it all goes back to Link's house in this game and the Minish that live in there, sharing that bed, So if Link didn't remember, Zelda would have been very heartbroken. Probably. Granted, if they didn't make a sequel to Breath of the Wild, it could have been up to your interpretation. But they did, so... Then again, they also made a sequel to Ocarina of Time, and I don't think anything gets concluded other than Majora's Mask. Oh yeah, I remember Zelda. And that's it. It is still heavily implied that there is a romance in Phantom Hourglass, which is the sequel to Wind Waker. And Tetra goes on to found what would become New Hyrule, which is in Spirit Tracks. So does that mean that Princess Zelda of Spirit Tracks' grandpa was Link from Wind Waker? Probably. We're never going to officially know that, but I mean... Unless Link and Tetra are like, we found it. Okay, someone else be a real family. We don't want to do this. I could see them doing that, actually. And then Link and Zelda and Skyward Sword are also like that. That's just straight up. They're in love with each other. The other ones, I don't know. Like, I don't know what happens in the first two Zeldas that well. We have the ever ominous line from A Link to the Past from Link's uncle, Zelda is your... And that's never further elaborated on, so, whatever. I can see why that Link, if we're going with the Zelda timeline, which I don't think is it's whatever now, but if we're going with the timeline that they've presented thus far, after Link to the Past, that Link just goes, okay, I'm gonna leave now, and Link's Awakening happens. And then he fell in love with a seagull. And, well, that sucks. Well, then he comes back, and then a tree falls in love with him. It's kind of insane to think that, like, Link to the Past, Link's Awakening, the Oracle games, and probably Link Between Worlds are all the same Link. I say probably in Link Between Worlds because I don't know for sure, but it is meant to be a direct sequel to Link to the Past, so I think it's meant to be the same Link. But I know if we're going off the Zelda timeline, and honestly, just context clues from the games themselves, before there was a timeline, Link's Awakening was just the next game that happened, and the fact that he was on an adventure somewhere, and he knew of a Zelda, and his design was very similar to that of Link from Link to the Past, we just kind of assumed he was the same guy. And then, at the beginning of the Oracle games, Link comes back from somewhere. And so, I mean, when I was playing it as a kid, I just assumed, oh, he's coming back from when he was in Link's Awakening. And then, because then that same quote-unquote Link has a cameo in Triforce Heroes. Because there is a character you can talk to in Triforce Heroes that looks very similar. Not the exact, but very similar to a Link Between Worlds Link. And Triforce Heroes uses the Toon Link design, so it's not the same Link as Link Between Worlds. But when you talk to this character that looks like the Link Between Worlds, he says, I should have been the hero. Which is implying that this is potentially the same Link, because it uses the same engine as Link Between Worlds, I'm pretty sure. So I think it was like, it's a cheeky nod of like, hey, yeah, we already had this design we could have used, but he doesn't get to be the hero in this game. Ow. And what other links are there, besides the one I'm obviously omitting for reasons that are my reasons? I don't think I missed any of them. I mean, there's the CDI games, but no one cares about those. I mean, people care about those, but not in the sense of they care about them as official Zelda games. So, well, there is branching timeline in Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild because of Age of Calamity. But that's still the same Link from those two games, essentially. And then there's Link from Hyrule Warriors, who just... Link from Hyrule Warriors kind of has it bad when you think about it. Like, the princess wants him. Other versions of characters from different dimensions/timelines probably want him. The whole reason the plot of Hyrule Warriors, the first one, exists in the first place is because just some girl wants him. It's a very weird game when you actually think about the plot of it. I am the... Okay, so I'm gonna, like, right now, spoilers for... I mean, I've been doing spoilers as it is at this point, but still. Spoilers for Hyrule Warriors if you don't want to know, because this is a big spoiler from Hyrule Warriors, but the game is essentially, I am the supreme overlord of all time and stuff. That's great. What do you want to do? I found this boy in the timeline who's really cute, and I want to date him. Yeah, you can't do that, though. What do you mean I can't do that? You can't do that. Fine, I'm gonna split myself into two halves, good and evil. The good one will learn how to deal with her crush and get over it. The evil one is going to obsess over trying to get the guy. And in the process, oh no, we woke Ganon up. That's the plot to Hyrule Warriors. It's really funny. It's like, what's remarkable about this Link? Nothing. He's not, like, what's remarkable about this Link is that he's not an official Link, he's a, what's the word? He's a non-canon Link, therefore, I can have him. Psych, even this non-canon Link can't be yours. What? Well, who is he gonna get? The princess, I guess. He always gets the princess. Which one? What do you mean, which one? Well, you know, in Ocarina of Time, there was the Princess of the Fish. And in Breath of the Wild, there was the Princess of the Fish. And potentially, although we don't want to think about it, there were other princesses in, like, you know, other games. What other princesses? Princess of Bugs. Wait, really? Hey, man. I have no idea. Some people just be like that. Well, at least the Sheikah doesn't want him. I don't know about that. Maybe. Which Sheikah? What do you mean there's multiple Sheikahs it could be? Well, it could be the Impa from Hyrule Warriors. It could be the Impa from Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. It could be Purah. It could be... No. Okay, not that one. I was going to say Robbie's wife, but then I was like, no, she wouldn't. If it wasn't for the fact that Hyrule Warriors, especially now Definitive Edition, was such a giant game, it would have been fun to see an actual sequel to that, to play with some of those unique characters again. Because I did like... crap. I can't remember her name now. Shoot. I remember the evil half, not the good half. Lana? I think it was Lana. Sia's the bad half. Lana's the good half. I liked her. I liked their take on Princess Zelda. I liked their take on Impa. Oh, that's it, now I think about it. Huh. I'm getting mixed up with Dragon Quest Heroes right now because I'm like, oh, I remember the original characters from Dragon Quest Heroes, like the King and the Mercenary, and then Dragon Quest Heroes with the Prince and the Mercenary. They're different characters, don't worry about it. Yeah, because, like, who... It's an original Link, original Zelda, Lana Sia. I mean, it's original Ganondorf, too, technically. Who else was in that was original character? I don't know. I don't have my phone on me right now, so I can't go check. Because Age of Calamity had young Impa. It had that one dude, the big buff dude that serves under Koga for some reason. It had its weird, like, secondary antagonist of that weird, like, magician dude who doesn't do anything really. Terraco, the mini guardian. And I think that's it. I think that's all the original characters in Age of Calamity. Which, I mean, I guess that tracks. It's usually just, oh, is that... Oh, no, it's not back. Right. No Blood Moons happened yet. But I guess the usual pattern for the Warrior spin-off games is a bunch of characters that everyone knows, and then 4 original characters. At least going by the Zelda ones and Dragon Quest ones. Maybe it's the same in the Fire Moon one, but I haven't played that one, so... Alright. Let's see some... whatever's going on here. Bum, bum, ba-da-da. I love that effect so much. Oh, hey, buddy. How's it going? We were talking about you. I mean, not you specifically, but like a different version of you. Wait, where is this? This location looks familiar.
Will bow down before me.
Okay, but why? Oh, they can just call them. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, you even plays some Molduga music.
Molduga are approaching our position.
It's more than we thought. It's a swarm.
This music track's awesome.
There are so many of them. But why would they...
It's using the Secret Stone. Well, yeah, you have both life power and time power, so you're stronger, I guess, Zelda. Wait. Does Zona have a third eye? I just realized that. I mean, I forgot it, but I also realized that.
That blast wiped out all the Molduga!
How is that possible?
So brute force will not be enough.
It usually isn't.
The secret stone of the Zonai. How interesting.
I just gotta hear the drop. Yeah. Love that sound effect. I also liked, as you probably noticed, sometimes my videos will have a little visual glitch. I actually kind of liked that the visual glitch was timed with Ganondorf getting upset. It's like Ganondorf himself got upset and made the video glitch a little bit. That's funny. Yeah, the Gerudo Chief is Ganondorf. We're going to Gerudo soon, probably. Probably. I don't know when, but eventually. The Gerudo are kind of like, I want to say messed up, and I don't mean it in a very negative tone, okay? Just hear me out here. They only have a male born like every 500 or 5,000 years, and then it's just like, this male's the king, and it's like, wait, but you're an entire race of basically super strong women. Why would this random dude be your king now? Like, no, I don't think he should be. I think you're all strong, independent women who have done amazing jobs to keep your society alive, and you don't need to rely on this random one guy that only appears every 500 or 5,000 years. That's such a dumb custom. Who made that custom? Oh, the first king of the Gerudo. Well, there's your problem. You shouldn't be following what the dude said. You should be following what all the women say. Why are you following what the one dude said that one time? Oh, we've never been to this stable before? Okay.
Hi.
Well, I've met you before, at least, but I haven't been to this stable. Because Gerudo women are awesome, and they're really cool, and I don't know why they're following this tradition of, hey, this man needs to be in charge. No, he doesn't. Men suck. As a fellow man myself, I can say this with confidence. Alright, well, you guys have fun traveling. Enjoy the concert. Your wife? Well, I have the sword if you want it. You probably can't have it. Okay. Why did you do that? It's the Korok Forest, but alright. Legendary sword? Maybe you should go back to your wife. You're kind of a jerk. Look. I hate to bring it up again after I just brought it up, but there was a guy right there. Look how stupid he was being. I mean, yeah, I can do that. Oh. Oh. Well, I can probably help you out, my dude. Ooh, really? I would like to know this. Alright, well, I'll help out on that in a little bit. First, we found a well. So you know what that means. We gotta explore it. What is in this well? Bright caps, some bright bloom seeds, some wood. How'd you get this wood down here anyways? A rusty claymore. Not much going on down here. So it's kind of dark and damp. So I think we can leave the well. There's not much here to do past me. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright, well, we can go get some stable points. And we can definitely get those. Got horses. They got the egg butt designs. I'm not going to talk to you. You're busy reading the newspaper. I'm not going to bother you. Hello. I would like a reward because I deserve one.
Oh.
Also, I had...
Oh.
Oh, 50% off? Oh my gosh. Well, sign me up.
Oh.
I did have a reward, so that's... I remember I had a reward because we went to that mini stable back when we were exploring the canyon.
Oh.
And that filled up our points. And now we've just gotten 2 points. One for visiting and one for using it, without using our sleepover tickets. Sleepover tickets, the item I'll probably never use because I want my pony points, gosh darn it. So why'd you wake me up at 5 a.m.? Couldn't you have woken me up at like, I don't know, 7 a.m.? 5 a.m.'s kind of early, my dude. Oh well. What's the news? You noble code Earth's new purpose. Marbled rock, oh, it's gone. Okay. Half the normal price? Oh my gosh, I didn't even know that. Well. You hear the chief is really impressive? Oh. I'm so sorry, Paya. You have so many questionable suitors. I don't... Why are we going up here? Because I can. That's why. Alright. What's else around here? It's so weird because we've had this section of the map unlocked for a long time. Oh. It's Pen. It's Pen. Hey there, partner. Avenues and chips. Some regular guests at this table are late to arrive, very late. The chief here got it, was supposed to meet them. Supposed to have a special recipe from Princess Zelda. I poured in, something's going on over there, but he's barely moved. It's not unusual to guests decide to show up, right? They come to show the that could be a big part of this. Chirps and warbles. Sure are talking about this gourmet's gone missing. Let's go try to figure it out, partner. So I'm going to wager that this is a somewhat tutorial-ish shrine because it's by a stable. And also, we probably could have unlocked the stable. This is like on the main landmass that is closest to Lookout Landing. So I don't know how we didn't get this stable. Building with logs, alright. Let's do my only quote I ever used from this particular show. It's log, it's log, it's good, it's heavy, it's wood. It's log, it's log. It's better than bad. It's probably good. Unless it, like, runs you over, then it's not good. So, I don't know. Log is a questionable product. Made by a questionable team from a questionable cartoon. Oh. Cartoon is Ren Stimpy, by the way. If you don't know what Ren Stimpy is, don't worry about it. But I will tell you anyways, because actually, there's another thing I want to say. It was part of the original 3 Nicktoons, the Nickelodeon cartoons. Ren Stimpy, Rugrats, and Doug. And everyone's like, yeah, like, Rugrats was like the biggest thing for Nickelodeon until SpongeBob came along. And Ren and Stimpy, people remember it because how can you get away with this on TV? And it was like, yeah, how can you get away with this? I never liked Ren and Stimpy. It had too much of, like, what I would call anxiety humor. where, like, the joke is you have to go through a long session of things being uncomfortable until it becomes funny, and I hate that. But the other Nicktoon was Doug. And no one talks about Doug very fondly, I feel. And I feel bad, because I liked Doug before ABC bought it. Yeah, Disney bought Doug for some reason. I don't remember why. And it was airing on ABC, and those seasons are not as good. But still, I remember the Nicktoon version of Doug, and I liked it. It was just nice slice of life. Nice slice of life cartoon, really. Hey Arnold was a better version of that, I'll grant it, but Hey Arnold wasn't the first. Yeah, just rewind it. Doop, doop, doop. Ow. I wasn't expecting to get hit there. I didn't expect to get hit there. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, it's rewinding too much. It's rewinding too much. Oh. Yeah! That's how they want us to solve it clearly. But I miss Doug. It was a nice, quaint show. Then again, I miss a lot of things from Nickelodeon that haven't been tarnished with age because of reasons that I will not get into. But also, like, I think I stopped watching Nickelodeon the moment they canceled Invader Zim, so... I was not around for most of the drama that happened. Except the parts that definitely happened while still watching it, but I never really cared for the live-action shows, so there's also that. That works! Oh, almost had it. And sad to say, like, well... Oh, wait, there is a... Oh, wait, no. First off, it's a cartoon. Second off, it got canceled. Third off, C.H. Greenblatt is a very creative person, and I like his content. Harvey Beaks was an extremely wholesome show, and I'm very sad that it got canned. They were able to give it a quote-unquote ending, but it felt like with the ending they gave it that they could have definitely had another season that would deal with the new implications that said ending brought. It was just a nice wholesome show, like, especially when you consider Greenblatt's repertoire. Like, he did Chowder, he worked on The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. He was definitely in more, like... He definitely did more, like, extreme, in-your-face type humor stuff. And that's why Harvey Beaks is such a surprise. It's a very, very down-to-earth show. It still has some decently written jokes and whatnot, and still has some of that humor of his. But it's a very different vibe, and I really enjoyed that. I know he's currently working on Jellystone, which kind of goes back to his original humor roots. But Harvey Beaks is just was a very chill time. I really enjoyed that one. But anyways, what I was going to say is, there's a lot of good stuff on Cartoon Network, except, you know, all the problems that's going on with that network's parent company right now. Recently, I saw that there was a hashtag trending of people wanting to renew Steven Universe. And Steven Universe is a great show. Do not get me wrong. I enjoyed watching Steven Universe. I enjoyed watching its movie, Steven Universe Future. There are some things I didn't vibe with particularly. I'm still kind of on Pearl's character, but that's for my own personal reasons. I like how they ended her in the series and of Steven Universe Future, though. I like they gave her a decent conclusion compared to some of the stuff that they pulled of her a lot. But people are asking to renew Steven Universe. And, oh, hey, Addison. I mean, you're on the path this time, so I can't fault you for that. But you're not near a place that gives me stuff to prop you up, so give me a moment to find stuff, hopefully. As far as I know, Steven Universe was technically canceled. Because the execs did not want, homosexuality, which is like, get... Anyone who is denying that that's a thing that happens in real life now, welcome to you live with your head in the sand at all times, because that's stupid. Oh, okay, well, we found the cooks. They're just freaking sick. Because they probably read something wrong. So the ending of Steven Universe is technically rushed because they want to basically do what they wanted to do, but they couldn't get more episodes because otherwise they would have just been canned. Which is hilarious because then they got the funding to do the movie and Steven Universe Future, which is technically a sequel series. But Link's Awakening! Battle of the Windfish. Okay, I think you're meant to make this. Would you like to eat this instead? Here. Do you want this? Don't improvise. Well? Oh, okay. Pen's on the other side there. We'll deal with them later, maybe. Probably. I don't know. Oh, I think I need to tell them I found them. Okay. Using the noggin. Anywho's. Was trending Renew Steven Universe. And given everything I've said, yes, technically, they probably could do more. But also, I felt like with the movie and with Future, they kind of ended it on a very good note. Like, not a lot of series get to last for as long as Steven Universe did. So, while I understand the sentiment of I want to see more of these characters, I feel like, there's other shows that got cut extremely short that maybe should have another chance. Like, if we're going to stick in the Cartoon Network universe, there's an entire second season of Mao Mao that just doesn't exist right now because, Max HBO is a stupid company. Or Discovery, or whatever the freaking thing is called now. OKKO, which is essentially a sibling series to Steven Universe, also got the wrap it up quickly or else we're axing you treatment. And I like OKKO more than Steven Universe, and I feel like that show could have done a lot more. And it technically did have an ending, but still, they could have done more with it, and it would have been fun to see that. And of course, my main one, as always, we're going out of Cartoon Network here. I mean, not completely, because the creator did stuff at Cartoon Network, but still, there was gonna be a third season of Wander Over Yonder. Why didn't we get that, Disney? Oh, because we have enough episodes for syndication. Bullcrap. You gave Starverse of the Forces of Evil 2 extra seasons, and it didn't know what to do with them. Well, we need a new Gravity Falls-like thing. Okay, cool, and then you did get your Gravity Falls-like thing, which is the Owl House, and then you got cold feet and decided to make the entire third season just 3 specials, because you didn't want, oh no, the people who don't like gays are upset. And it's just like, why are you listening to them? You don't listen to those people, you dumb butts. Apologies if you like Starverse of the Forces of Evil. That show fell off for me really hard. But there is an animatic at the end of Season 2 of Wander Over Yonder that implies a third season, and we never got it. And in retrospect, still not terrible, because we eventually got Kid Cosmic from the same creator. Very good show also. I haven't finished it, actually. I still need to watch the third season. And one of, like, some of the people who worked on that would go on to work on DuckTales 2017, and I wouldn't give up DuckTales 2017 for anything. But still, where's that third season, Disney? Where's that third season of Wander Over Yonder? Why are we talking about Steven Universe? Steven Universe had a decent conclusion. It had 3 decent conclusions. Where's justice for third season of Harvey Beaks? Or third season of Wander Over Yonder? Or more OKKO? Or just freaking releasing season 2 of Mau Mau? Where's that? They could have done a season 4 of DuckTales 2017 too, but no! They didn't want to do that! Not the people working on the show, the executives that were allowing the shows to be made. But no, we need more Steven Universe. I'm just like, really? I'm sorry. I like Steven Universe. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like other shows deserve chances that they weren't given. Freaking, like, we have, like, an Owl House sequel series. I'm not even a big fan of the Owl House, and I feel mad about what happened with that entire situation. Why did this not work before? What? But I made it before, and I talked to you before, and what? Okay. Whatever. So the point is, I understand your enthusiasm for Steven Universe, but I respectfully ask, give some other shows a chance that did not get the chance. Steven Universe technically got to last for 5 seasons. 6 if you count Future. And that's a lot. For a non-adult animated show sitcom, because we know The Simpsons has way too many seasons at this point. So I beg of you, I love to see more Steven Universe content too. But before that, consider other shows, please. Not Star Versus, though. That it had a very weird ending, and yeah, it doesn't need to continue. I'm sorry to people who like that show. Well, this is my partner. I hear ranting about cartoons or something like that. I left found missing travelers yet. I started to scout and chase down leads and all. Well, though right here, it's too quick to even move, and you have to get back on the feet again? Interesting, so the Sharps and Warbles were kind of a little wrong about that, but, you know, for us, Prince Hill's vast knowledge would cause them to be like that, but maybe, you know, they just read it or something. But, you know, you should go take a break. We've done 9 stories already, partner. Oh, we got a bonus. Oh, here you go. You get some froggy leggings. You know, like frogs. I like birdie leggings myself. So long. Gonna go write this article about Princess Zelda and her fine cooking. Well, we at least accomplished. I mean, we did a shrine. We did a shrine. We found areas we haven't been to yet. We accomplished quite a lot in this log, I feel. I got to talk about a lot of random stuff too, which, you know, if you enjoyed that kind of stuff, hooray! But you know what else needs to happen in general with any animated projects? They should get paid better. Movies, TV shows. Pay your workers what they are worth. Infinite growth does not exist. Stop trying to chase it. Why does this statue have a bib? I'll never understand that part. Oh. What? Oh, what is... Oh, what? Oh? What does that do? Other than... Saw involved Tool and Sage of Wayne. I made Toolin stronger? Yeah, thank you, Toolin. I mean, Toolin didn't do anything, but I'm gonna thank him anyways. Alright, We'll get more stamina. Because I think we're almost done with the stamina wheel entirely, so might as well fill it out. As best as possible, anyways. Yay! Oh, we still have a while to go on the stamina wheel, never mind. Alright, we'll get a heart container too, since we have the capacity as well. Get more of the evil, the gloom gas. Dang, why did I call it that earlier? Filter out the gloom gas from Link's body. And we're still on our first row of hearts. Well, took care of that. And then we need to just upgrade. So yeah, the Solemn Vow, they get empowered, which is cool. I like that. Oh yeah, we still have 2 more heart containers to go before we fill out an entire row of hearts. Oh my gosh, how many shrines have we done so far? We got froggy leggings, so we can probably work on upgrading those, since it wasn't too hard to upgrade the froggy suits. Hey Toro, how's it going? Also, I mentioned before, but I love that this guy's this big hulking dude, and his voice is so nice and soft. It's just, it's really nice. It's really cute. Alright, can you tell me where like the other ones are? Because I need to find it for this one dude. I mean, you don't have to, you don't want to, but I would like to know. Anywho's, as it is, we are finally at the end of this log. Hope you've enjoyed the crazy ride we've been on, just kind of meandering, exploring about, and then also me meandering on various different topics. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe. Do not have to, you don't want to, but it's always appreciated if you do. If you like what you see as far as the game goes, Tears of the Kingdom's on Nintendo Switch. I'm going to keep saying this until eventually I'm proven wrong, but hopefully it's playable on its successor. Pick it up if you haven't already, and have a good, fun adventure. Most importantly, though, of course, please have a wonderfully great day, and I will see you all on the next one. Until then, ciao.